This is the second in a series. This is once again will be Raptors versus Flankers, and we'll just change size just to show that there are no cultural or technical biases. So what we do is we look at this from a Chinese perspective, and now you can see, we can just see the Chinese aircraft and none of the US aircraft, and the Chinese aircraft are depicted as blue. We will, so that we can see the full picture, we will show everything, and we will once again turn off the data links and we'll start the simulation. Once again, it takes a little while for the game to start, but you can see that it's calculating all of the links and all of the capabilities of each aircraft, and stores them away in a database inside the computer. And eventually it'll just wait for a moment and then it'll start to run. Here it goes again. You can see that it's now running. Still doing some computing. Now it's running and it's bringing the sides together. Now we'll just look once again. We've got a couple of sentries here, and we'll just keep the we watch this sentry and see what happens. The objective of the flankers is to knock down the sentries so they deny the situational awareness. Most of the situational awareness of the Chinese side is coming from HF Skyway and of course the onboard sensors on the flankers, which is the Oversea OLS-35. And we can see there a sentry was lost. We might slow the battle down a little. Different ways of doing this. We can change the time compression down to 5 seconds, and this seems to be the area of interest for the moment, so we'll expand it up and we'll slow right down so that it's coming down to real time. We can see the missiles flying out. You can see here this is an AIM-120D, and we'll have red missiles in the air in a moment. So the flankers are launching lots. The Chinese are launching lots of missiles, but this is a AIM-120D, and these are a variety of Chinese missiles. I know we've got an aircraft there. We just pick up a missile. Got to be quick on the missiles because they hit their target. Here we go. It's the long-range infrared missile. So the Chinese are using a range of missiles, very long range from the R-72s to the medium range R-27s and R-77s, short range R-73s, and a mix of seeker heads. We'll now speed this up again, 15 times real time, and we'll zoom out to get a big picture of the overall battle. Lots of aircraft have been lost again. The interesting thing in these battles, if one side gains an ascendancy, they quickly get to the situation where they overwhelm the other side because there's fewer targets and there's more concentration of firepower. It also has a secondary effect on whether the AWACS and the tankers survive, because if there's a lot of aircraft protecting them, of course they don't get hit, but if there's not, they're very quickly overwhelmed. Aircraft are going home. This is probably the last flanker. Afterburner you can see from here, and the last flanker has been down. Oh no, there's one more. This one's just returning to base. being chased by F-22s, and if they're in get close enough to the SA-20s, they'll get engaged by SA-20s. Haven't seen them come alive yet. This flanker will be lucky to get home. Just maybe made it. And we can stop this now and have a look at the results. Okay. In this case, there were the flanker didn't make it all the way home. There were 2 sentries, 4 tankers and 4 F-22 Raptors were lost, and the high altitude long endurance aircraft and all of the flankers were down by the Raptors. So that's the end of this particular simulation.